So we're still like basically pointing a gun. We've got his like neck here with like the laser point. Call me kitten again, and I'll shove my fingers up your eyes. I like this story. This story is way better, like way better than the other stories I've gone through right now, but it's way better. Oh, he's going to take his ring off? You joking. No way. He put on the engagement ring? He puts it on the... Oh, he's a fighter? Oh, dude. Right, let's try Sylas. Right. I won't lie, I have seen some of this before. I like Sylas because I think he's the most interesting character. But I don't actually know much about him. So this will probably help, hopefully, enlighten me on specifically what's happening. Where am I? The rocking car is filled with the scent of low-quality leather. My head spins. My body is still struggling against the neurotoxin that someone penetrated into my skin, clearly before we started doing this quest. Blurry and distant memories return to me in fragments. I was a new hunter when tragedy struck and took away people who were important to me. I traveled to the Arctic, searching for the truth, and discovered an incredible power source that rested in my heart. The ether core. Using the information left behind by Grandma, I concluded that what happened to me is related to Onychinus, a well-known organization in the N109 zone. They want the ether core in my heart. So I decided to enter the N109 zone to get closer to Onychinus in an attempt to find answers. It doesn't matter if they're about the ether core in my heart or that incident. Everything is going according to plan. I brought the most valuable bait, the ether core, deep into the abyss that is the N109 zone. However, whoever takes the bait, who will this person be? The one I'm looking for. I kind of butchered the last bit there.
I took a big risk to snatch prey from the nest. The reward needs to be better than that. You sure this is right? I've driven down the same road
son.
3 times.
These are hella tight. The deal should have taken effect by now. Wait a little bit longer.
Huh, just my luck. Car broke down all the way out here.
Everything's okay in the chat as well. Let me know if there's any lags or anything. If it's lagging on your screen though, for sure I'm lagging as well.
Just an abandoned yard. Hurry up and send someone over. You're awake. Guess you're a tough gal, but I'm warning you. Don't try any tricks on me, you hear?
I won't, boss. You're just a middleman. Are you working for people from the N109 zone?
Shut up.
Ooh.
Let me inspect the goods before I hand you over.
Oh damn, what kind of goods?
Where did you hide the ether core?
Kidnapping Onychinus' prey without letting us know. That's not exactly polite.
Who's that?
Who's there?
Onychinus?
She's ours, by the way. We called dibs a long time ago.
Who is that? That was
I'm really
fast.
curious. She's brave enough to drink from a blind
Oh, it's
glass.
these guys, right.
What will she do when backed into a corner?
You're pretty bold for releasing information about the ether core in the nest like that.
Explains why Boss is interested.
I see. Sylas sent you. But the ether core is mine.
That is sick. I've watched this not like locked in, but I've seen it like a few times and it's sick. Kind of like the way I've been watching it is kind of like, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Sort of thing. I like the voice actors of the Crow guys though.
The core is mine.
Ooh. What's happening? Was that the bullet? Whoa, damn. Oh, jeez, be gentle. Oh, they're used to it. Ooh.
Here comes the boy.
Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. Oh, dude, my character. What an entrance, eh? What a freaking entrance.
Take out the vermin that are still running amok.
Yes, sir.
Take out the vermin that are still running amok. So he's the head of Onychinus.
If this information is leaked, you might become Onychinus' next target.
You're also here for the core, right?
Even if you wanted to sell your soul, you still have to find someone who can pay the price.
This voice. I've heard it somewhere before.
Look at me.
Whoa. Dude. Yo, it's going all horror-y, like. My head, it hurts. But why? What is happening? I can't look into his eye. Get him. Cut his ass. He's evil.
Is this how you greet a new friend? I guess you don't remember anything. Allow me to jog your memory.
Oh, damn right by the
From
throat.
your past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit. After all, you and I were the same, true kindred spirits.
What the hell does he mean by those last three sentences? You and I are the same in the past. I know Love and Deepspace, they're kind of going towards, like, forging memories, past and future, because, like, that's why there's so many different skins. But what the hell did he mean by that? Cornered beast. Damn.
3 days, yet we're still unable to achieve even a simple resonance. How disappointing.
What do you want? Get away from me, dude. Damn. I am definitely on his lap.
You went through all that trouble to enter the N109 zone. I must fulfill my duty as your host.
Must fulfill my duty as your host. Alright. I don't know why that's making me blush, even though it's not even me. Stop! Devour him. He's yours. It's right there before your very eyes. These voices again. Dude, we are forging something. What is going on?
It's a shame your evil has deteriorated into its current state.
Yeah, it's like all rubbish. Crocodile tears. My family's deaths, you're behind them, right?
Family.
Right, I see.
The people closest to you might be the ones who want to kill you the most.
Shut up. Right now, I just want to kill you myself.
Do you think your evil will help you in a fight against me? Your courage is admirable. You're lucky I don't like picking on the weak, kitten.
What are you doing?
Didn't you want to take my life, or do your words just ring hollow?
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, I'm just having a seizure right now. Okay. You think I won't do it? Oh, I'll do it.
Now, that's much better. Though you do owe me a curtain call grander than death itself.
Right in the heart, huh?
Why are you trembling? Has your resolve already begun to falter? You weren't just bluffing, were you?
No, I don't think of bots. It's just, I don't really like killing people, and I like killing monsters, so...
Want some help? Yes, no, maybe so.
No, I don't need help pulling a trigger. Oh shit, he's gonna do it. Whoosh. Yeah, he's definitely immortal. He's definitely immortal. Or he has no heart. Maybe that is the story. Very cool. That's crazy scene. I love that scene, actually. I don't think I've seen past that, though. With all senses gone, only the abdominal cavity spasms and contracts. It were as if the body had a hole. Water, food, or something else. Anything to fill this emptiness would be good. Devour him. Devour. It's your power. In pitch black darkness, eerie whispers flood my mind once more. They bubble only to suddenly stop, leaving cold air to gnaw at my memory. Oh man, my head hurts.
She won't be sleeping forever, right? She's been unconscious for 1 day. We need to wake her up.
Easy. Just open up the back of her head, drill a hole in her neck, and...
Waking up from a hazy nightmare, I open my eyes. I can still feel the numbness from the gun's recoil in my hand. I mean, we didn't even get shot, man. Why are we getting knocked out? Sylas literally got shot in the heart. When I make eye contact with them, the pupils from 2 young men who look alike instantly contract. They quickly hide their drills and darts up their sleeves. The air freezes for a moment, and I sit up. You two.
You're seeing things. I'm the only one here. There is no two.
I collect myself and look around. The room, old and empty, is dark. A black-grey cotton blanket hangs off the bed frame. Returning my attention to the young man, I point at his look alike standing behind him. Oh right. Then who's that?
My soul can leave. My body.
Behind him, the young man lurking in the shadows immediately sticks out his hand in front of his chest, rolls his eyes, and starts shaking. How do we know he's rolling his eyes when he's got a mask?
Are you stunned? Shocked? Boring.
Hi. Before you left Boss's parlor, well, we already met. 4 days ago, to be exact.
It's
We
been
didn't just
4
save you
days?
from that ungrateful traitor. We also brought you back to Onychinus' base.
So you want me to thank you? As my limbs slowly regain their strength, I quickly assess the current situation in my mind. I've been locked in a secret room with no light for 3 days, and during the times I was unconscious for a few moments, I would catch a glimpse of Sylas. The twins are obviously sent by Sylas to keep me monitored. Okay. While I was mentally prepared for this, finding myself in a direct confrontation with the Onychinus was beyond my expectations. I just didn't expect Onychinus' leader to be an unreasonable, handsome devil. Oosh.
Jump scare.
Dude, he's breathing. Are you crazy?
You wanted to take my life, and so you've taken it. Now what? Have you already figured out how you'll pay me back?
No. You can't die yet. He's not gonna die. Is he actually gonna die?
Are you worried about me?
No, no, I'm not.
Save that for the day you actually succeed in
Oh, he healed
killing
it.
me.
Oh, okay. Forcing me to resonate with him, then tricking me into thinking I've killed him. He is insane. I wonder if he's keeping me in another location right now, or maybe he got bored. Even though the ether core's other half is in Onychinus' hands, being trapped here puts me in a vulnerable position. He is the other ether core. He's 100% the other ether core.
We know what you're thinking.
If we have one.
But after being hunted down in the nest, do you know how many people are out there looking for you?
And even if you escape, you'll only get lost in the chaos of this no man's land.
Wanderers will eat you up. They also won't leave behind any crumbs, so...
Stay here with our boss. Throw away all morality and compassion, and this place will be a paradise.
By the way, who's older? You two are basically identical twins.
Take a guess.
Could you come closer so I can get a better look? Maybe it's because my voice sounded so sincere that his lips curled. He saunters over without even a hint of suspicion. When he's within reach, I pull out a laser pointer and hold it against his neck so I can threaten him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Have you heard of the XT7, the Hunters Association's latest weapon? Whether out of recklessness or carelessness, Onychinus didn't search my body. It's a high-powered laser that can penetrate your skin and vaporize your blood. The good news is that it's quick and painless. The bad news is that you'll be losing a lot of blood from your neck. Are you squeamish? Kieran falls silent for a moment, then presses the door handle and moves aside. To my surprise, the door opens just like that.
Why are you staring at me? Did I say you weren't allowed to leave?
We're about to fuck shit up, as they say. I like this story. This story is way better, like way better than the other stories I've gone through right now, but it's way better. What an entrance. What an entrance. Yep. I like this story. I like the twins actually a lot. They seem pretty cool.
Okay, just go straight down the hall and you'll see the exit.
So we're still like basically pointing a gun. We've got his like neck here with like the laser pointer. It's probably just a normal laser pointer, right? I let go of Luke. Still afraid, he rubs his neck and heads over to Kieran's side. But I notice his gaze is full of curiosity and desire for the laser pointer in my hand. Do you want it? Here. Not expecting me to be this generous, Luke reaches for it. He's surprised.
Really? That's very nice of you to just give away a hunter's secret weapon.
This is when it was just a laser pointer, right? It's a laser pointer.
You...
I flashed my own playful smile right back at him. Did I ever say it was the XT7? As the two of them get further and further away with every step I take, I can still hear their whispers behind me.
How far do you think she'll get? 30 meters?
Whispers?
I bet not even 10 steps.
I'll say 5 then.
Wouldn't say they're whispers. With Luke and Kieran gone, I take out my hunter's watch, and surprisingly, there's no signal. The corridor before me is completely dark like a deepless, endless tunnel. Did I say deepless? I was reading a little bit too far in. While I didn't expect them to be kind enough to show me the way out, leaving that room could already be considered progress. There are several small crystal vases on the shelves by the wall. The drooping flowers in them have already withered. The owner probably hasn't been home in a very long time. On the other hand, there is a black bird. It's perched on a marble pillar that's half as tall as a human. Its metal wings are tucked in. A crow? Its eyes appear to be made out of rubies. They glow with a lustrous yet haunting hue in the darkness. It's a robot for sure. Its eyes suddenly move, fixing its gaze on me without blinking. And it's alive? As I prepare myself to take a closer look, it suddenly spreads its wings and flies towards me. Its razor-sharp feathers barely miss the top of my head as it passes through the narrow gap of an open door. To pass through the corridor, I'll have to go there. I hesitate for a moment, then follow the crow. Oh, I love it. This visual novel. How do you say that? Melodious? The melodious classical music sweeps out from behind the door, making the corridor even more peaceful. A relaxed male voice rings out amidst the graceful song. It's like I'm hearing a monologue behind the curtain.
You should know I'm not interested in other people's business. And Mephisto said you lied. You're not even telling me everything. It's a shame. You threw away your last chance.
Sylas? Never mind, I need to escape first.
No, please, forgive me. You can still use me as a tool.
Our deal is over. No. If you'll excuse me, I have to entertain a more important guest.
The pleading voice stops abruptly like a balloon that leaves nothing behind after it explodes from being filled with too much air. So the guy was literally just killed, like, but like so quickly that it was just like, It's like a chokehold. The room falls silent for a moment. The music suddenly stops before transitioning into a more gentle song played by strings and instruments.
Aren't you going to come in?
I knew they were up to no good. He already knows we're there as well. Where's the bloodied body? Where's the murder scene?
Oh, okay.
Everything is beautiful, from the clean white tablecloth to the silverware sparkling under the light, to even the ice bucket with bottles of red wine. The gory scene I envisioned didn't appear. Inside this calm room, the other voice's owner had vanished without a trace. This feeling again. I'm hungry all of a sudden. Why? Sylas picks up the decanter beside me, walks to my side, and pours me a glass of wine. Behind me, the shadows press down their invisible pressure, suffocating. I hold onto the chair with one hand, steady myself, and grab the knife on the table with the other. Ready to fight.
This will be useful for defending yourself in the N109 zone.
I thought that was blood from his body, but I guess it's just his shirt, right? Sylas coldly chuckles as he places a familiar gun on the table. Are you mocking me?
I'm giving you a way out. Since you can't escape, why don't we make a deal?
Don't make a deal with the devil. Glaring at him, I drink the wine to taunt him. So literally I'll be like... Yeah. Onychinus' modus operandi is buying and selling my balls. Too bad I'm not interested. The ice-cold liquid slides down my throat, and soon I feel the burning pain in my stomach. The wine is stronger than I thought. I still can't help but chug one glass after another. Damn! It's literally, I've just said one sentence, one after another. That's like 2 glasses. So I'm literally like got the other bottle in the hand, the glass in the other. I'm like just going for it. I'm like chugging the whole thing.
As long as you have desires, there will always be deals to make.
He's got a sexy voice. With his crimson eyes full of malice, Sylas flashes a hint of a smile. His tall figure blocks out some of the light, and I can see his right eye starting to glow red. This means he's using some kind of power. Then I'd be in a daze and experience auditory hallucinations.
So many days have come and gone. You should know your own desires by now.
He's literally... Is that a coin? Okay. I thought that was his bullet that he was flicked out of his body. Confusion, restlessness, and this insatiable emptiness. It's a black hole trying to swallow everything.
Only I can give you what you want. And you will agree to my terms.
I can't allow myself to be controlled by this person again. I force myself to stand up, spurred on by the alcohol I drank. What terms? You just want me to resonate with you. You know what? Fine. I'll accept this deal. I resonate with you, and you give me the ether core from Onychinus' auction. As I say this, I grab his hand. His fingers are long, and his palm is cold. Even touching his hand faintly brings forth a sense of dread. Do you know what? I'm surprised we haven't questioned where that guy disappeared to that he just killed. He's a killer.
Release me.
This guy
You can't do that
is a
just
killer.
Yet.
A sexy... Damn, he's a stupid, sexy killer. Don't move. Let me lock hands with you. I look up at him, trying to use my remaining sobriety to find a hint of emotion. Anything on his face. For a moment, a complex, incomprehensible struggle appears in his gaze. What could be the source of that? Where does the power in his right eye come from? I didn't notice it was one eye, I thought it was both. Why does it feel so familiar to me? Time passes ever so slowly, and just like these past few days, nothing happens. Why is it? Murmuring to myself, I refuse to give up. I grab his hand and hold it like I'm squeezing a pump. Wait, so if you wait, hold on, wait a minute. Something ain't right. So if I'm holding his hand like a pump, then technically I'm literally doing that all the time. I'm like, yo, please resonate. Rather than like just squeezing, it's like we're pumping it, right? We're pumping it. Who's that? Who's that? Onychinus. Mr. Onychinus. Oh, Mr. Onychinus. Oh, damn. Sylas has entered the chat. Sylas has entered the chat. We better be on our best behavior. So, just saying. Ah. I awkwardly straighten my posture and quietly try to pull back my hand. Yet he grips it more tightly.
Maybe I've been too nice to you.
My fingers were firmly clasped. I couldn't move them at all. You. Let go. Even if you keep holding on to me like this, I can't resonate with you. It's not something I can just do on a whim.
After all that arrogance, it seems like you can't even control your own ego.
At the very least, it doesn't want it to be activated in front of you. Sylas stares at our interlocked hands blankly for a long time. And finally, he slowly lets go. Yeah, get away from me, dude. I rub my wrist as I take a few steps back. My breathing and heartbeat gradually return to normal. We were at a standstill, and with a thoughtful expression, he leans back in his chair and looks at me. Wait, so wait. We were sitting down the whole time? Wait, he's like, what? So we're like sitting down, like in a chair, like, hey, come on, like this the whole time? Bizarre.
Just as
I thought we were standing up.
You're too weak.
Excuse you. Where does he get all his confidence from? To make such a conclusion, is everyone in N109 is like weird or something? Sylas pinches the area between his brow, then wraps his knuckles on the table.
Eat as much as you want.
He says those words like he's giving out an order that won't be questioned. What are you? The word insane is on the tip of my tongue, but I force myself to stop talking. I turn to look at the long, seemingly endless table behind me. It's filled with countless exquisite dishes, the lavishness almost dizzying.
I'll give you 10 minutes. After you're done, come find me outside the base's entrance. You better hope our deal is successful.
Perhaps sitting on his lap again.
Consider this your last meal.
You better hope our deal is successful. Always consider this your last meal. Call me kitten again, and I'll shove my fingers up your eyes. I like this guy though. He's got attitude, and I think that's what we like. Although a lot of the things in this game are so hard to pronounce, like Onychinus, fluctuation, metaflux. He's got a motorbike? I must have been really drunk to make a deal with this monster. Sorry, I said that so happy. I must have been drunk to this monster. You're not gonna look at me? Are we going to experience the sights and sounds of the N109 zone?
Lives? Curiosity killed the cat.
Then I shouldn't go. Dude, my hair, bro.
You like to bargain, don't you?
Ah!
But you're not yet qualified.
Are there no speed limits in the 109 zone? Woo! He's cool. Do you prefer Sweetie then? I prefer Kitten. I still don't know where the auction will take place.
If you want to stay out of trouble, behave yourself inside.
And if I refuse?
You'll hurt even more.
I'm not hurting. You're hurting. right? Damn, the way he walks. Yo, model. Was it Louis Vuitton? Gucci? Probably a Gucci
Who
guy.
is it? If you want to order something, bring your own protocol. I won't accept anything that isn't high grade.
Where's my chair, dude? Yo.
Mr. Sylas, you don't usually do surprise visits.
I got you a guinea pig. It's time for your evil linkage alteration project to have a living test subject.
Okay. Wait, you want to alter me? Wait, what? You bastard.
In that case, let me take a look first.
I like the tension we have as a character against him. Like, all the others were just kind of like, hey, nice to meet you, whoopsie daisy, slipped my hand. You know, this one's just like, you motherfucker, come here. Why I order? Okay. He's trying to correct us, right? Sir, you're not actually going to alter me, right? I'm just a normal evolver.
Trying to bargain with me is pointless. No one can change Sylas's mind. You have the Resonance Evil?
Yep. Yep. Dude. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Did they do anything while I was gone?
Nothing too dramatic, just 2 explosions. One in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district.
Bloomshore district. This is related to
They
Granny.
just made a bunch of shoddy products. I overestimated them.
And after doing those shameless things and making a mess, then they want you to be their scapegoat.
What are you talking about? Someone else made those 2 explosions happen?
Oh dear, you look disappointed. Instead of searching for the truth, you'd rather swallow a lie that makes you feel better.
I'm afraid she's not a suitable recipient. Her evol linkage is completely normal. Only the strength's been suppressed.
Did someone put in a suppressor?
I don't think it's physical.
It's not my fault. I can resonate just fine with other people.
And that thing I asked you to alter, how's that?
It was difficult, but the maximum energy burst value has been increased tenfold.
That's the little thing?
Are you really going to use it?
He wants to test it. Yeah. He's a piece of shit, this guy. I like it.
Right? She just needs a little stimulation then.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, we do.
Are you scared? You should step back.
Not scared, dude. The fuck?
Are you scared?
Oh, dude.
You should
Okay,
step
I'm ready for that. Here we go.
Let's finish this.
Boom! Brown
You
pound.
put up a good
That's
fight.
cool. That's really cool. Whoa, look at my tummy. Oh boy. Of course. Hey, we defeated it though, hey?
Alter her energy linkage now. Make it as strong as possible.
This isn't what we agreed to.
Relax. You can handle it.
Mr. Sylas, I think there's another reason why she can't resonate.
What is my ranking between the leads so far? I'll let you know after this.
Her evol is special. It utilizes the waves generated by the human brain's magnetic field. Maybe her brain's magnetic field produces repulsive waves against you. That's why she can't resonate with you.
Get to the point.
To make a long story short, on a subconscious level, she's either rejecting you, scared of you, or, disgusted by you.
I'm disgusted by you. You disgust me.
Even if she undergoes alteration,
you bastard.
won't be able to resonate with her so long as she's still hostile toward you.
Dude,
Mr.
the way
Sylas,
he looks at you like
alteration
that.
fails, she will be completely ruined. We need to address the cause first.
Which means there's something wrong with her.
You let go of me.
By the way, I have an evol stabilizer in the storage cabinet. I'll make her use it.
Dude, you hold my hand so tight. Like, bro. Where's your Riz, man? Perhaps worried that his inventions would get caught in a crossfire, he quickly takes me to a room on the second floor.
Right now, you need to stay calm, miss.
He bends down and pulls out a dusty electronic device from underneath the cabinet.
The N109 zone is a chaotic place, and you have a part of an ether core. Accompanying him is the safest option.
You know I'm carrying an ether core, right? A burst of red light appears and scans my whole body. Several windows pop up on an old-fashioned display screen which shows the data as being analyzed.
I recognize that proto-curve. Monitoring ether cores used to be my job.
I like this guy's voice, actually. I guess pops into my mind. I look again at the dusty electronic device. Just as I thought, there's an inconspicuous mark in the corner. I saw it among the files Grandma left not too long ago. What was her grandma?
The zone is a mess right now.
Is her grandma like a genius or something? Like,
unfamiliar with the details can
like,
sticking with Sylas might not be a bad idea. Better to be with him compared to some other people.
I've got 3 other guys waiting for me at home, if you mind. Sylas is a heartless man. He may only want to alter me right now, but he's going to get me killed eventually. Exacerbated, the shopkeeper shakes his head.
You're just not used to the darkness yet. There are predators lurking in these depths that you haven't seen.
Some people are even scarier than him.
You say Sylas is heartless, but sometimes those with hearts are even crueler than those without.
Does that statement hold true? Like Xavier said, the N109 zone is very divided. Each faction only recognizes its own allies. Fighting alone is obviously not a good idea in a place like this, but if I really have to stay close to Sylas, the shopkeeper's concern seems to be genuine. After weighing my options, I nod and flash a reassuring smile. I understand what you mean. I'll give it some thought. Beep. The lines on the screen rise and fall, showing 2 intertwined curves.
Alright. There's nothing wrong with your evo. The energy of the ether core inside you is also stable. Have you figured out what you'll do next?
The ether core's other half is one of the items at the auction. Naturally, I don't assume I can get it by myself. The only advantage I have is having a part of an ether core in my heart. Since I can resonate with the energy, I should be able to sense its location. The real problem is figuring out how to escape from the predators lurking in these depths after I obtain it. The N109 zone is currently a mess, and there are enemies no matter where I go. If I have to work with someone, the strongest person here would be the best option. Maybe I should make a deal with Sylas. Upon realizing this, my next step becomes very clear. Get up, say goodbye, and start pulling on Sylas's topless gacha skins. Were you acquainted with my grandma? He just waves his hand, gesturing for me to leave.
Well, if all goes well for you and whatever happens, then I can say I've repaid Miss Josephine's kindness.
Miss Josephine. Okay. Wait, it's normally Miss it. No, it's normally Mrs., isn't it, if you're married? Up until now, I had always thought that Onychinus was hunting down researchers who worked on ether cores before. But that shopkeeper who seems to have a strong connection to Grandma is seeking Sylas's protection. Maybe there are other secrets. I think deeply about what other shopkeepers said. Lost in thought, but when I go downstairs, the workshop is empty. Sylas? The door's curtains, which were closed before, are now rolled up, and after I leave the workshop, Sylas's motorcycle is nowhere to be seen. So I have to walk. Beautiful. Did he just ditch me? Yo, Sylas. The only response I get is a faint thud from the unlit alley next to the workshop. It's probably trash that fell onto the ground. Yeah, trash. Sylas. Trash. Trash Sylas. Just when I was thinking about whether or not I should work with him, he disappeared on me. He's just jumped up from like the bridge or something. Like, there are only piles of scrap in the empty streets. I look around. My heart is pounding. Maybe after confirming he couldn't resonate with me, he finally lost his patience and interest. So be it. At least I can freely move around now.
Would you like to buy a flower, miss?
Not from a lady with that voice. A clear voice resounds. I turn and see a little girl behind me. She appears to be 8 or 9 years old. No thank you.
Would you like a gun, bullets, or a protocore then? I have them all.
What? What? This little kid's got guns? Ooh, sorry, that threw me off a little bit. I kneel down to be at eye level and tap her basket. You know where I can buy some intel, sweetie?
That's easy. Follow me.
Okay. 2 sets of footsteps echo across the empty street. Meanwhile, the sound of flapping wings can be heard in the distance. I look up at the sky, but I see nothing except dark clouds that obscure the moonlight. What is my ranking between the main leads so far? Yeah, I'll answer that after this chapter, because there seems to be a lot going on right now. How rude that is. The life in the N109 zone. Yeah, it seems pretty rough. Seems pretty, like, what is it called? Post-apocalyptic, kind of like free-for-all, no state, no government. A few blood-stained tufts of grey fur peek out from under its metal claws. It quietly observes the 2 girls, one tall and one short, as they head into another filthy street. It tilts its head and thinks for a moment. Then it quickly drops its dead prey and silently spreads its wings to follow them. Lying under the streetlight are 7 or 8 fat rats, all gutted. Mixed with their flesh and blood are broken pieces of monitoring equipment.